One of his more interesting claims is he believes Nagarjuna accepts the three natures. You know?
Yeah. From the 60 verses, I think, right?
He mainly there's two verses in the 60 stanzas on reasoning. 21 and 32, and that he's constantly citing as evidence for this. Yeah.
Can you briefly mention what these two are? These stanzas.
Well, so the 60 verses is considered to be, Jan Westerhoff calls it Nagarjuna's most Yogacara writing. So it is where someone would look. Particularly of those two, verse 32 is the more important. And there's a few ways of reading it. Ratnakarshanti's way of reading it is a little bit unique relative to what we have available. Right? So we have to be careful here. You might say, oh, well, Ratnakarshanti is just making something up, insisting on his reading. No, not necessarily. We don't know whether other people were saying the same things, whether there's lineages we don't know about. But basically, the features of the two lines are normally read as, this dissolves, like the elements are contained within consciousness. The five great elements, water, earth, and so forth, are contained in consciousness. And I forget exactly how the other way reads it, but it's like, there's the dissolution of ignorance when there's realization, right? And it's this jnana, jnane. So there's a Sanskrit compound, tat jnane. So like in realization, this disappears. Ratnakarshanti reads this as saying, no. Nāgārjuna believes that the five elements are contained within awareness, and that he explicitly says it in this compound. In awareness, they are there. Their source is consciousness, right? So he does read it certainly very differently from Chandrakirti, but he gives an interpretation that is viable in Sanskrit. It's just, it's so different from what we think that it's hard to wrap our heads around. But he does read it as saying, no, look, this is proof that Nagarjuna thought that external reality was unreal, and that awareness is sort of more real than material. Yeah.
Does this fall? I understand that Nagarjuna's texts are classified into three categories.